So for that shirt, even though it's only attributing about 5 sales to that ad, I've sold like 25 or more of those shirts in 1 month. So I'm just telling you, visionaries, welcome back. Wanted to come back to you guys with a Merch by Amazon video focused on AMS ads as I promised. But before I start, if you are not subscribed, please do click below and subscribe. Like new visitors to the planet, sharing with each other, both about entrepreneurship, Merch by Amazon, various ways that we can realize our financial freedom, future, just doing stuff that we love to do and making money while we do it. So, AMS ads. I've been doing AMS ads for about 2 months now, and they're doing pretty well. I'm going to show you guys some of the campaigns so that you can see how they're doing for me. Overall, I think they're going pretty well. When I started out, I was doing the general ones that had Amazon select the criteria, and I saw, which I knew that was kind of the case because I had done similar things on Etsy and Facebook ads and all this other stuff, and knew that in the beginning you're going to lose money and you have to kind of play with the campaigns to see what keywords are working, and really customize, at the end of the day, customize the ad campaigns yourself. Don't do the off-the-shelf stuff, because most of the time those tools, platforms use too broad of search terms. If you think about it, they're making money off your ads. Why would they have it, focused down to the T where every click-through gets a sale? In Amazon's case, that, it's kind of a dichotomy there. Yeah, they want to make ad sales, but they also want to make product sales too. So it's probably honed in a little bit more than, just doing some general campaign on Etsy, or, because they make a few cents a sale or a few dollars or whatever per sale or whatever, versus Amazon that makes more. But the focus should be on you, and you focusing in on what makes the most sense for your shirt, pop socket, hoodie, whatever it is. And same thing, same type of research and focus that you have for the listing itself to get in organic searches, the same way you should target your ads and have the keywords toward the ads. So I'm going to put up some screenshots of doing an ad in a more targeted way than the general way, but also wanted to show you guys the ad campaigns too and how they're faring. So for one of them, I have a good ACOS, 26%. It was at 45%, but it's one particular campaign that's doing super well for me in terms of conversion. So I've only spent like $3.50 on it. I'll put it up here. $3.50 on it, have made over $100 in sales. And so, the shirts that I have up are selling for $21.99, and they're very unique in the niche that they're in. So I'm considering the search term itself as a niche, because under that search term, there's so many different designs going in various different directions. Some are focused on a particular occupation. Some are focused on a pop culture saying. Some are focused on some hobbies and things. So it's a mixture of shirts, and the conversion on the campaign is for click-through. So when they click through, they usually buy. I'm looking at clicks versus buys, not impression versus clicks. Because again, in this particular niche, this campaign is focused on, is so many shirts, so many different directions. People are coming in looking at the different shirts, and mine doesn't necessarily focus on that hobby or that occupation that they're looking for. But when the person is actually focused in on what I'm talking about, what I'm focused on, they see it, they click it, because that's exactly what they want. So I'm looking at clicks versus conversions. That's how I'm looking at it. So That's the measurement I have, and the proof is in the pudding. If you only spent $3 and you made 102, 105, or you spent $10 and you're making $300, $400, that's telling you, it's money well spent. So, so my overall conversion rate for ACOS is on what I consider the lower end, because it was at 45%. Now it's going lower, 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 because this campaign that's doing well for me is having lots and lots of impressions, but only a few clicks. But the clicks I am getting, low money, low investment for a great ROI. So look at it how it makes sense for your overall portfolio of ads, and then your breakdown to individual campaigns. So those are the stats there. That's how I'm doing thus far. The other thing is, these are the ad stats. They're talking about who saw the ad, who clicked through on the ad, and who bought the product. But I found that with this one shirt that this ad is focused on, I'm making way more sales than what is represented here. So in a prior video, I was kind of speculating, okay, they see the ad. I'm not one to click through on ads, even if it's an Amazon ad or whatever. I'll look at my other choices there. And because the shirt is doing well in organic search and is shown prominently in the ad, I think people are more apt to click on my shirt as well. So it's ranking well in general. So for that shirt, even though it's only attributing about 5 sales to that ad, I've sold like 25 or more of those shirts in 1 month. So I'm just telling you guys, take AMS as with a grain of salt. Focus narrowly on the ads, the terms, the things. Take care of your ads. Take care of the campaigns. Just don't let money roll out the door on you. Look at what's working. Look at the keywords that's working when you do your custom campaigns. See what's giving you the conversion. See what's not. Turn those off. You don't want to waste money on terms that aren't working. Maybe they're too broad. Maybe they're not, focused enough for the niche for the shirt to get eyeballs on your shirt. So you can always turn them off. You can always add more. I found that at times that for some of my longer running campaigns, that Amazon will send me an email. AMS will send me an email and say, hey, have you thought about these terms? How about adding these to your campaigns? And sometimes they're hitting the mark. Sometimes they're not. So just keep tweaking it and allow yourself a little bit of time to experiment with these. A couple days, a week is not enough to get in the groove with this. So that's why I'm saying, don't just do general broad out of the box campaigns. You need to do a custom campaign. Put in your own keywords. Think through what makes sense for this particular shirt. Get narrow. Don't do the broad term. Do a phrase. Do something, more narrow, where you know that if a person types this in, chances are they're looking for my shirt. And so you'll save lots of money, lots of time. You'll have fun experimenting, because once you find a group of words or phrases that are converting, then just mimic that with more. Maybe it's a vintage shirt, so you put 70s, women's disco shirt, and 80s women's party shirt, or whatever it makes sense. When at first you had 80s shirt, 80s women's shirt, 80s women's party shirt, funny 80s women's party shirt, whatever is working. So you could keep narrowing down that if the person typically would type in this phrase, they are looking for your shirt, and your shirt ad will then be served to them or recommended to them if they're looking for shirts similar to that. So that's the advice that I have with AMS ads. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know. Comment below. If you have any pointers, best practices to share, do share those as well. But yeah, generally do customize your campaigns, experiment with your campaigns, but the stats of the campaigns Don't like get married to that too much where you're not looking at what the actual benefit is the ROI if you're not spending that much money, but you're getting sales in general, even if it's not attributed to the campaign, it probably is getting more eyeballs at least on your designs and helping people find it organically as well. So think of it that way instead of just saying, oh, I have 2,000 impressions. I spent, $5 on clicks and I only got one sale. That one sale could be misleading. You could have gotten a lot of sales on that shirt. Look at your sales, your boost in sales in general, and then kind of, think, was this due to the ad or not due to the ad? You kind of know the performance of how your new shirts are going, especially if you've done shirts in that niche before. So just, use, like I said before, use your own intuition about some of this stuff, because your gut feeling about this is usually the right way to go with things. If you're looking at this design and going, well, it's not my best, it might not sell as much as I think it should, I can improve on it and do that, you pretty much kind of get in the groove of this. Now, again, tier 10, tier 25, tier 100, you might not be as in tune to this, but you kind of know when you get in the groove of your designs and how they look and how you want them to look and what makes sense for this niche and what makes sense for this group, men, women, whatever your, design appeals to, kids, whatever. You kind of start to understand and feel what that's like. And not that selling is a touchy-feely thing, but you trust your instinct because it's usually right. And I know, I look to other veteran merchants for guidance and things, and then you take that and make it your own because your designs are totally different than theirs. You have a different inspiration for it. Your audience might be different. The niches that you're in are different. So just, take the advice and then hone that and make it into something that works for you. So I hope what I shared today was helpful. Please do leave some comments below. Thumbs up, subscribe. Welcome to the planet, guys. If you're new, I have videos 3 days a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So do tune in and let's share with each other and keep focused forward and making merch sales and doing all that lovely stuff. So thanks for tuning in. And until next time, be well and peace, family.